Bitter criticism. A lot of news, and we are so late. We are 1 a.m. with the with the sky. I'm not sure if you can see the stars. Well, is what we have. Stars. We are all made of stars. People that come together. Because people are made of stars. Well, I'm going to read some news from I'm not sure about it. I'm going to try to read news from, as usual, Russia Today. Well, yeah, I guess this is interesting to read in real time because you always can research about what's going on with Timur Fomenko or like this Putin. Putin waits in on Biden-Trump debate. Putin waits, yeah. But this was the first debate, yeah. I guess the debate, the Trump Biden debate, it was no good. It was a bad debate. It was like bad mannered. It was bad manner. It was these two guys. They are thugs, in my opinion. They are terrible. But it kept in my mind. But anyway, this politics, nothing important. Nothing too important. Biden says he's proud to be a black woman. He's crazy. He's more crazy than ever, maybe. July 5th, 2024. Home World News. Biden says he's proud to be a black woman. What? The US president continues to stumble over his words while trying to salvage his re-election campaign. Yeah, he's kind of old. He's kind of demon. US President Joe Biden has made several radio interview appearances and delivered a brief 4th of July speech in an apartment attempt to reassure Democrat supporters about his mental capacity to serve following a disastrous debate with his Republican rival Donald Trump. Biden openly admitted he screwed up the debate with Trump, but told the Earl Ingram show on Thursday that he will get back up, rejecting any intention of dropping out of the presidential race. Quote, I had a bad night, and the fact of the matter is that, I screwed up, Biden said bluntly, after his aides spent a week offering various excuses from an alleged preparation overload to a minor cold and a jet lag from a trip 12 days ahead of the debate. During a separate interview with Philadelphia's WURD, the Gazprom U.S. leader struggled to find the right phrase while apparently trying to refer to Vice President Kamala Harris and recall his time in Barack Obama's administration. By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman to serve with a black president. Proud to be involved of the first black woman on the Supreme Court. There's so much that we can do because, look, we are the United States of America, Biden says. Well, he's just having trouble with English, just like me. He just have English problems, that's it. Because grammar, you have to put the grammar in the right place, the words in the right with the right meaning, the right place. So that is not trivial, you know. So of course he is what he said, but if anyone asks him if he's a black woman, he will say no. That's it. Anyway, I'm not supporting Biden, but the US president also delivered a 4-minute speech at the White House, focusing his remarks on his visit last month to Normandy to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day, but seemingly veered off script and lost the train. Hey, be careful, you two. I don't fight you. Tommy. We have Timur, Peter Touch fighting Tommy here. To Normandy to commemorate the 88th anniversary of D-Day, but seemingly veered off script and lost the train of thought several times, and at one point even called his rival Trump a colleague. Well, you know, I guess. No, I'm not gonna read all of this, but yeah, give Biden a break. I guess the big problem of Biden-Trump debate and polemics is the truth. What's the truth? The truth is Biden is the hegemon. Biden is the deep state. Biden is the forever wars. Do you like that policy? It's up to you. If you are an American citizen, maybe it's the only option, to keep doing wars. Maybe that's the only option for American keep being the hegemon. And I guess that's what all Atlanticists, all NATO people, all globalists are betting on. I guess that's why West Europe is betting on this policy, because it's the only way to keep being the hegemon. But anyway, I'm going to go back to. I'm going to do a quick research for what's going on with the Telegram. What is the Telegram? Well, they sent me an email to. They sent me an email to Gmail, but it's not there. It's not being there. I just have Asia Vibes. Look, Asia Vibes, which sucks because it's not real. There's only data sets. They are not real people. They are just data. Oh, I have a terrible problem of I don't have the mail. I want the. Oh no, I typed the wrong mail. Now I'm going to see. Yeah, it was I forgot the N. Alessader. I wrote Alessader, not Alexander. Yeah, that's my mail. Not my real name, but I don't care, No, yeah. My code is 272954. 272954. 272954. What about that? Oh no. Well, and now is my name, Alexander Bruletova. And then I'm welcome to Telegram. And that's it. Oh, I have to search now. Look, I'm just welcome to Telegram because it's a new number. And rock and roll politics, I guess. Geopolitics. I guess this politics, it doesn't matter because Pepe Escobar, rock and roll geopolitics, yeah. So here we go. We see some Pepe Escobar article direct from. That's it. So we have one from Zero Edge. Yeah, I guess the question is still Biden, but I don't like, I don't like this kind of criticism because it's superficial, if I was an American citizen or a German citizen, if I was living in America or Germany, France, anything, I will have to consider voting Biden because, my life will depend on it. Not my life, but I'm not sure if this is great neither, Maybe this neoliberalism is just good for the kleptocrats, for the I forgot now, for the very rich, Anyway, sharp and focus, but sometimes confused. AP gaslights with new theory but mostly peaceful propaganda by Tyler Durden, Thursday, July 4th, yesterday, 2024. While Democrats scrambled to perform triangle on the Joe Biden situation following last week's disastrous debate against Donald Trump, which has included multiple calls for him to exit the race from his own party and the editorial boards of several major newspapers. The Associated Press just dropped the most propagandistic damage control headline since CNN's fiery but mostly peaceful Kiron during a 2020 BLM riot over police shooting. This is the same outlet that launched a Biden State Department hit piece against Zero Edge, accusing us of spreading Russian propaganda in early 2022. Remember when Biden was sharp and focused as he beat his wife Jill's finger during a 2019 campaign event? What? He what? Look. Remember when Biden was sharp and focused as he beat his wife's Jill's finger? He beat. Now, who knows? Who knows the real state of Biden? Well, Biden's wife is beautiful. The headline, "An IQ test for idiots," was rightly mocked. And then there's no more text. No more text. Just I don't know. So let's back to the channel. Well, I have there's a lot of posts. I mean, sharp and focus. Okay. Geopolitics Live. I mean, posts from other channels, from other Telegram channels. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization will be arguably the keynote in the new Eurasia-wide invisibility of security arrangement. This is huge. Oh, right now I got it. Finally I got what Pepe means by node. Yeah, it's definitely a node. I'll show you something interesting. Look, I was just watching Instagram. There's a lot of beautiful babes on Instagram, that everybody knows that. But there's not just beautiful babies. Look, This is a map about. This is a map from the. This is the Indo-European languages. The distribution on the globe. This is the biggest. Oh, we have a shit song. Afroasiatic. So this is not geopolitics, but they are nodes. Definitely, those are nodes. Understand? This is like a node, just like Pepe says. The Niger Congo. Anyway, I'm gonna skip now because it's just too specific. And this is the Austronesian. Highlighted Madagascar over there. The Sino-Tibetan. I didn't found Singapore there. Maybe Singaporean people speak English. Let's check it out in the first one. No, there's no Singapore neither there. In the Indo-European. Anyway, you got it. Understand? So those are they're kind of. This is interesting. The Nilo-Saharan. So it's very interesting to learn languages. Unfortunately, I just speak 3 Indo-European languages, which is nothing. And I mean, it's something, but it's not so hard, is because Indo-European languages have the same. There should be videos about it, explaining differences between these nodes, these different kind of families. Anyway, I just spent too much time on Instagram now. Let's go back to Pepe Escobar. Let's go back to Pepe Escobar Telegram. So the SEO should be a node, understand? The SEO will be arguably the key node in the new Eurasia-wide indivisibility of security arrangement. This is huge. Yeah, definitely. So the SEO is like, I will read it. It's a full small article. But the matter of the fact, the matter of the question. The question is, the SEO is like the Soviet Union plus China. You cannot deny it because this Shanghai, it had the Shanghai name and so on. This is from Geopolitics Live. From theory to practice, what does the Russia propose? What does the Russia proposed new Eurasian security system embody? The new Eurasian security system, proposed by Russian President Vladimir Putin, is set to be the focal point of discussion at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO Summit. Putin has underscored the importance of prioritizing security within the SCO, stating that a decision was made to turn the SCO regional anti-terrorist structure into a universal center tasked with responding to the entire range of security threats. But what exactly does this new Eurasian security concept entail? After floating the principles of the Greater Eurasian Partnership in late 2015, Putin reiterated and expanded on them during his annual address to the Federal Assembly in February 2024. During a meeting with key Russian diplomats in June, Putin emphasized the need to kickstart a comprehensive dialogue regarding bilateral and multilateral guarantees for collective Eurasian security. The proposed roadmap includes engaging in dialogue with all potential participants. Second, creating a security architecture open to all Eurasian countries that wish to participate, including European and NATO countries. Holding increased discussions on the issue with organizations operating in Eurasia, such as the Union State of Russia and Belarus, the CSTO, the EAEU, the CIS, and the SCO. gradually phase gradually phase out the military presence of the external powers in the Eurasian region, recognizing the importance of integrating the economy and social well-being into Eurasian security framework, establishing alternatives to Western control economic mechanisms, expanding the use of national currencies in settlements, and establishing independent payment systems, developing international transport corridors in Eurasia. This is all nice, but it's kind of boring because it's just all this is in the future, you know. That's why institutionalism is not that exciting to read or to think about. I could do it myself. Look, I'm going to do some institutional news. Pay attention. Well, I am the president of China. Yeah, we will make China great again, and that's it. So understand? So it's boring like that, but at least is quickly, you know. That's why Trump is popular. I'm going to read the. I'm going to try to find an article, but this says like this: Pepe Escobar rescinded from Eurasia and multipolarity. Trump's advisor notes that the role of the United States will not only shift from the main force in Europe to an auxiliary one. Trump will introduce a gradation of membership in NATO. Article 5 will not apply to those who do not spend 2% of GDP on defense. Moreover, Trump's advisors hold the position that Article 5 is vague and does not necessarily require a military response to aggression. With all the changes, the United States under Trump will definitely retain military bases in Germany, Great Britain and Turkey, but ground forces, armored vehicles, artillery, logistics, all these will fall exclusively on Europe. And these are huge costs that will fall on the European economy. Trump's advisor also notes that the new Republican president promises to give Putin commitments to not to expand NATO to the east. The developer of Trump's national defense strategy, Elbridge Colby, believes that NATO has already expanded more than enough to create a coalition to contain Russia. Trump is also ready to consider territorial concessions to Russia. Trump plans to appoint Russell Vought as the head of his administration, who believes that China is the main threat and that the United States should play a more dormant role in NATO. Yeah, maybe, you know. Maybe that's interesting because it's about war, it's also about the future, but this is a kind of bad speculation because it's kind of cold, you know. It's a cold speculation. We have a video, a historical video. The leaders of Shanghai Cooperation Organization member states signed an agreement on the admission of Belarus to the organization. There are a video right there. So right now I have internet and I can show you. So I'm not in the middle of nowhere. There's internet here. NATO stand zombies, take note. Multipolar, multinodal world is a go. And the SCO is one of its key power nodes. So definitely the SCO is huge. And there's no question about it. It's huge. They are all neighbors, you know. Even Belarus is closer to Europe, but as you can see, Europe is not so big, you know. So this is the global south, but they look fine, you know. I'm going to show you. They look very well. I was asking ChatGPT about the countries with the bigger rate of suicide, and well, Russia was there, Latvia was there. That's sad, you know. That's so sad for humankind. Suicide, as I said before in this very blog, in this very it's not a show, you know. It's just my vlog. It's my vlog, yeah. It's kind of news vlog. There's a blog actually here. Well, my opinion, there's a lot of people talking about suicide right here in Chile. I don't know why. I guess because of depression, you know. I think you have to face depression. If everybody should face depression, you know, and not be a fool, you know, not get controlled by, I don't know, capitalism, by marketing, you know. In the end, it's all about marketing, yeah. So capitalism want your money. If you don't have money, if you are depressed, well, you have a lot of things. You still have your life, your willingness, your hunger. So don't be depressed and go get some food, you know. Reminiscence of the future. Si vis passam, this is Latin. Si vis passam para vinum. I don't know what's that. Thursday, July 4th. Well, we knew Larry was Irish. I guess those are like, I don't know what is this. Well, we knew Larry was Irish. That explains a lot. Russians are sort of the East European Irish, with all that it entails. But Larry wrote a wonderful essay today on the 4th. I christened this blog Sonar 21, which stands for Son of the New American Revolution, 24th Century. I am a current member of the Sons of the American Revolution, SAR, Sons of American Revolution. I have counted 28 of my ancestors who fought all as members of a militia. In the War of Independence. I want to tell you the story of my 5th great-grandfather, William Thompson, and his brother Charles. They were born in Londonderry, Ireland. William in 1722 and Charles in 1729. Their mother, Elizabeth, had 3 children. She died giving birth to their sister, Mary, in 1738. Their grief-stricken father, John Thompson, loaded up his 5 boys. Mary was left behind in Ireland on a boat and sailed from Philadelphia. They were seeking a new life in colonial America, just off the shore of Delaware. Tragedy struck. Their father, John, died at sea. 5 orphans arrived in Newcastle, Delaware, sometime in the fall of 1739. William, at 17, was the oldest of the lot and took charge of all his brothers, except for Charles. William, along with his 3 younger siblings, made their way to Augusta, Virginia, in the Shenandoah Valley. Charles was only 10 years of age and was apprenticed to a blacksmith. As he passed into adolescence, Charles was educated in New London, Pennsylvania, Why do I focus on Uncle Charles instead of Grandpa Williams? Grandpa William. Charles went on to become the Secretary of the Continental Congress. Read the whole thing, it is just great, but because of that, somehow this song comes to mind. So yeah, I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure what I just read. What I just read, I didn't like much this, but we have an article from globalsouth.com from Pepe Escobar himself. And that's it. I'm going to read this because these articles used to be huge, but I guess it's not him. Where is the authors? Elvira Nabiulina. Transformation of Russian economy is marathon with barriers. Central bank chief. But she's from the IMF, I guess. July 24. Yeah, I guess she's from the she's from the IMF. Editor note: it is still surprising that Nabiulina was accused of being an Atlanticist who worked hand in hand with the U.S. Central Bank. Now we look back, and she was and is an excellent economist, and throughout the sanctions did not lose a bit as Russian Central Bank governor. This is a fair note of caution as the Russian economy is growing very fast. Inflation is ending up at that, and the central bank will most probably increase its key rate at that in July. Quote, we therefore need to estimate forces and understand how we work with constraints, Elvira Nabiulina added. St. Petersburg, July 3rd. TASS. Current transformation of the Russian economy is a marathon race with barriers and not a short distance, Governor of the Bank of Russia, Elvira Nabiulina, said. Quote, we have recovered quicker than we expected ourselves, than expected by many. Growth rates are very high in 2023. Growth rates are high now, and certainly everybody wants to keep them. However, it seems to me that it is important for us to comprehend the current situation and understand that this is a long distance run. This is not a short run, but indeed a marathon distance, and furthermore across the country and with barriers. We therefore need to estimate forces and understand how we work with constraints, she said. It is important to think how to respond to long-term challenges, Nabiulina noted. Mere crisis response measures and the use of reserves should not be the response to such permanent structural change of the economy. This is rethinking of priorities from my point of view and reallocation of resources, she added. Yeah, very short news. I like it. I like it like this. I didn't got what I just read. Well, Pepe Escobar is on the judging freedom. I was looking that on I was watching actually, but I have a problem here. You know, this watching YouTube with data, with gigas, is killing my battery. You know, watching videos is kills the battery, the cell phone battery. So I have to download it anyway. I have to go to a computer. We have news from Jeff Brown's Substract.com. Amarin is on the ground in South America, covering the U.S. coup d'etat. Pepe explains the bitter truth about Julian Assange. And Jeff shows why Chinese workers have the most say, the most say in their company decisions. Bitter criticism. Look, bitter criticism. They are joining us. Yeah, we joined you, Jeff J. Brown. You can sit with Tommy. Tommy is so cold. And there's Peter Touch. Don't fight, you dogs. Uh, Pepe explains the bitter truth about Julian Assange, and Jeff shows why Chinese workers have the most say in their company decisions. China Writers Group is your one-stop brain shop for understanding our reality behind the West's big lie propaganda. Machine headlines. Jeff J. Brown, June 27, 2024. China Writers Group. Amaranth Flowers is on the ground in South America. I'm live updating on Bolivia on the thread. We cannot afford to lose any country in the Latin Americas. Oh, I got it now. Yeah, it was the coup d'etat in Bolivia. It looks like President Luis Arce was well prepared with a second layer of military leaders immediately available for appointment and trying to restore order. This will be a massively important technique demonstrated as to how to win the adventures of the alphabet agencies. The middling is crystal clear. The plan was drawn up, but really stupidly. The US is expecting people to react as the US will do, and they are simply not doing that. Pepe Escobar. Julian Assange, free at least, but guilty of practicing journalism. The ruthless job. These are other, and that was it. Yeah, those are just other links, other headlines. I don't know. This is like a blog of other news. So that's it by now. I'm going to try to read something more from Russia Today. Russia Today, you know, I have a feeling about Russia Today because they are censored, so I have a special interest on forbidden things. Of course, this is a Lacanian fact, you know. If something is forbidden, well, this is more propaganda, you know. You should desire more forbidden things like Russia Today, you know. Let's read this. I never read war news, but July 4th, Putin makes missile announcement. Moscow is ready to start manufacturing systems that were previously banned by the non-defunct INF treaty, the Russian president has said. We have an Iskander-M missile launcher performs during the International Military Technical Forum Army 2022 at Kubinka Military Training Ground in Moscow. The Russian defense industry is ready to start producing intermediate and shorter range missiles that had been banned under a now defunct treaty with the US President Vladimir Putin announced on Thursday. The Cold War era Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty (ENF) had prohibited these systems, but the US withdrew from it in 2019. Moscow chose to maintain the ban so long as Washington abided by it as well. Quote, as I said, in connection with the U.S. withdrawal from this treaty and the announcement that they are starting production, we also consider ourselves entitled to start research, development, and in the future production, Putin said on Thursday at a press conference following the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO summit in Astana. A pretty interesting agenda for Putin. I want to be Russian president. You know, such a cool things, you know. Same day, missiles, SEO, you know. Very nice. CGTN now, the last one. CGTN. No, I'm not an American agent. You know, I never been in America. Look, I'm going to read some news I said. I always is like too institutional from CGTN, from China newsletter. President Xi calls for building shared home of solidarity, prosperity, and fairness. Yeah, that's fine, but who knows what's going to happen? You know, that's the question. The future. I will do it again. Look, yeah, I'm the Chinese president now. Oh, I'm the Chinese president. I will make China great again. What about that? Anyway, Chinese President Xi Jinping attends the expanded meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) or SCO Plus, and delivers an important speech in Astana, Kazakhstan, July 4th, 2024. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Thursday called for building a shared home featuring solidarity and mutual trust, peace and tranquility, prosperity and development, good neighbor lines and friendship, as well as fairness and justice. He made the remarks while attending the expanded meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) or SCO Plus in Astana, Kazakhstan, noting that human civilization is marching forward with rising insecurity, uncertainty, and instability. He said it is imperative for member states to uphold the Shanghai spirit and unswervingly. Oh, this word is absolutely new. Look. Yeah, I will try to share. Anyway, spirit and unswervingly follow development paths suited to their national conditions to jointly build a more promising home of the SCO. And well, that's it. Going to read the. So, since I have internet, I never read a full article again. I don't know. Well, and as usual, and is the good part is I have more access to all videos from, for example, Daniel Jadue is still in prison. Why? I'll try to find some material in English, but I'm not sure about it. I guess there's, like Daniel Jadue, there should be 1,000 imprisoned communists in the world right now, you know. But this is the most important politician from the left, for sure.
Trabajando porque el sistema lo empuja
in Chile.
a trabajar a la vía pública. Si aquí nadie le gusta ni trabajar en la vía pública ni vivir en campamento. Pero efectivamente ha habido una capacidad brutal de dar respuesta. La derecha que obstruye absolutamente todo, y no solo la derecha política, también la derecha económica. Cuando los bancos suben los problemas de los créditos a pesar de que han tenido las mejores utilidades en años, cuando las constructoras se coluden para no llegar a las licitaciones y suben los precios para que el Estado no pueda cumplir con las metas de construcción. O sea, aquí es la derecha económica, la derecha política, la derecha empresarial, todos juntos para tratar de hacer fracasar al gobierno porque no les importa Chile. Tanto así que a mí, mira, me llama la atención la respuesta. El otro día yo lo tengo que comentar esto. Cuando vi la respuesta del Oscar Landarreche, que se supone que es del socialismo democrático, que fue un alto cargo ejecutivo en tiempos del gobierno de Bachelet, diciendo que era inmoral la condonación del CAE, y se quedó calladito cuando le perdonaron todas las deudas a la ISAPRE y iban a hacer que las pague la gente. Se quedó callado cuando los más ricos de Chile le perdonaron sus deudas y salió a decir que era inmoral perdonar deudas contraídas por el derecho a estudiar. ¿Sabéis que yo, de verdad, me sorprende, me angustia y me da rabia el país en el que estamos viviendo, creo que hay que cambiar muchas cosas, creo que hay que insistir, ¿no?, en la discusión constitucional, porque este país no va para más y no va en ninguna dirección si es que seguimos siendo prisioneros de un país en donde todo lo definen el bolsillo de los que más tienen. Ellos son el motor de la economía, dicen ellos, y cuando uno deja que ellos sean el motor de la economía, tienen la llave del motor y lo pagan cuando quieren, ¿no? Ellos son los que manejan todo el crédito.
Sad, global south, very sad. You know, I made a research about suicide in the world, in South America too, and on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT told me there's more suicide. There's even more suicide in Brazil. But who knows about ChatGPT? You know, people used to say that. People say that that Chile is the country with more suicide. And that's it, Tommy, stupid American. You know, Tommy is a stupid American, but he's kind of loyal, or yeah, that's the question about Tommy. He's loyal. He's very stupid, like a hippopotamus, like an hippo. But he's loyal and he is playful. Tommy, abajo, Tommy, ven. I'm afraid of Peter Touch because there's the chance for fighting. There's a chance for fighting between the two. That's it.